The way you get better is by facing challenging opponents.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Maxey and Harden fill in the guard spots. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. And it's Maxey with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Bulls shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
It's 3-pointers off the mark. Chicago with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Near the step back. LaVine, good.
Over the course of his career, LaVine has grown into just an absolute lethal shooter. And the mid-range, that's a huge part of it.
Count it.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And that one's good, Junior.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Now here is Harris. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game.
Leaving his defender in the absolute dust. Tobias Harris is doing everything right now.
Here's LaVine. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Here's Junior. They get it back.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Don't you forget, Harden's won an assist title now. This man can pass that rock.
Here's Junior. Drops in the layup for 2. Junior's got 7.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
The 76ers trail by 5. The pass to Harden. Embiid with it. Takes the 13-footer. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now, here's Junior. He's covered by Maxey. Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
LaVine just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. After Chicago picking up the basket just moments ago.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And you love seeing that great mobile 1 drive a second time.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Now, here's Junior. Coming off a stellar performance against Philadelphia.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Here's Maxey. It's a 5-point game. Philadelphia moving the ball around. With the teardrop, and the layup is up and in. 6 points for Tyrese Maxey.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Junior kicks to Vucevic. Lays it up off the glass.
They got to do more than that to stop Vucevic. So adept at fending off those types of challenges.
The 76ers trail by 5. Maxey passes to Harden. Back to Maxey. The shot misses. And the Bulls going the other way now. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk to Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot.
Oh, my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. It's good. 10 points for Tyrese Maxey.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Now, here's Junior. Tight defense on him. That one falls.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Here's Harden. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Harden. Lock at 6. Back to Maxey. No good with the triple. Chicago leading by 7. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yes, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
And here's Harden after the three-pointer from Junior. Here's Levine. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Drummond comes in for Vucevic, and Ball subbed in for Williams. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for the 76ers. And Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And, boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout, if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
So make some noise.
And here's Tucker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Harris against Levine. Harris, no good.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Ball with the bucket.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid.
Down by 15. Maxey passes to Tucker. Back to Maxey. The 76ers again can't hit it. Well, Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And the basket by DeRozan.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Javonte Green, he's checked in for Chicago. Dosunmu comes in for Junior. Then for the 76ers, Ken Burge is checked in for Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Shake Milton in for Maxey. Here's Drummond. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The 76ers trail by 17. Here's Milton. And that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot two. And some organizations, RJ, unfortunately, no, they'll have to make big changes in the offseason. So, with that being said, what's it like for players on those teams at this stage of the season?
For a lot of people, there's an understanding that this is now a job. You're not out here playing for fun. You're out here proving your value to other teams, to other coaches. And don't forget, the coaches, sometimes they're the...
'76ers shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Taking a look at the 76ers. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Maxey, and it's Thybulle in at the three.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And Junior throws it down hard.
I tell you what, did he take off on that one? Not many players can elevate it and literally fly. What a special talent, and it's plays like that that remind me just how amazing these athletes are in the NBA.
Here's Maxey. It's good, and it's his sixth make against 11 attempts.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Thybulle finds Harden. Over Junior. Harden, no good. The Bulls leading by 22. Here's Levine. That's his fourth basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots off to a good start.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Harden. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Junior. Chicago has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Vucevic with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
On the wing, Levine. Passes it to Williams. Now, Junior. 2 points for him. Inside, Vucevic. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
The 76ers shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. 76ers moving the ball around. Back to Harden. To halt the run. Bean with the rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And it's Junior missing. So it's Philadelphia now. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The 76ers again can't hit it. Bulls have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Outside Williams. Junior with it. And And it's Williams finishing it off.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And the 76ers call time here.
All I'm going to say is a few years ago, I would not expect this Bulls team to be in this position right now. They weren't dominating, but look at what they're doing now. It's a whole new era.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. This Chicago team, Richard, has managed to turn things around after a string of 4 losing seasons.
And that's why you never count a team out. A few smart trades, some good draft pickups, that's all it takes for you to ascend the rankings and become a top team in this league.
And the right coach. Clearly, Billy was the right coach for this team.
Oh, yeah, and that too. Definitely a good coach.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against Philadelphia, played some huge minutes. He had an impressive number of points and filled up the stat sheet, coming away from the night with a 5-by-5. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Here's Junior, and he uses the glass on the layup. Junior's got 24.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. Got a piece of it, and they'll get another chance. Fires the 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 6 assists now in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Williams dishes to Junior, and looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And even with that turnover, for the most part, they've done an outstanding job not being reckless and playing.
And the background of how the whole coaches challenge rule came into effect started back a few years ago. G League tried it out. They had it in the Summer League, and I think it's a great advancement.
Well, there's no doubt how proactive the league has been in identifying new ways to ensure the officiating is as good as it can be. This seemed to be really just part of the natural progression. And it adds, in fact, even a bit of an additional interest level as well.
The shot.
I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Please welcome to the court, your Chicago Lovable.
76ers shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. Here's Maxey, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
When you have an MVP caliber player like Joel Embiid, you have to be in win mode now, and the Sixers are doing everything they can to get their big fella to the final.
The first one falls. Is it hard, Richard, to balance the present and the future if you're a team like the 76ers?
No, you should have 100% focus on here and now. Why? Because players like Embiid only come around every 20, 30 years in your franchise. So you should just hedge all of your bets and try and get it done while you have the window.
And it feels like that is truly the direction. Like there's no deviating from it at all.
No, that's the direction. You look at the champions, the Golden State Warriors, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Lakers, they have all done the same thing. They went into win now mode.
Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. That one on Maxey. Bulls have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
At the line for 1.
And that one misses. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. And after the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Down low, Embiid with the steal. Outside, Maxey. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Zach LaVine.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The 76ers have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. Free throw good, Maxey.
And here in the second